Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I've come up with a great news. So Accenture, after about 4 months, they have announced a massive off-campus hiring. Now earlier it was only for 2 batches, 2023 and 2024, but now they have extended for 2 more batches. So now totally 4 batches are eligible. 2021, 2022, 23 and 24. So 4 batches are eligible, and there are 2 different off-campus hiring. One for engineering based, okay, it's more like a associate software engineer role, though it is called as the packaged app development associate, and the other one is the SASA role. Okay, so in this video I'll be sharing the location details, the eligibility criteria, the salary, and then how to apply. Okay, now before I get into the main content, a word of caution: if you see Accenture, it's often very difficult to identify between an old link and a new link, because it is the same. Okay, so how do I know that they have updated the link? Because it's the same link that I've shared in February, I'm sharing it again. So how do I know that they have announced a new hiring? Because earlier, as I said, it was only for the 2 batches, 2023 and 2024. So now I see that this week they have added 2 more batches. So now we can confirm that this is a new off campus. Okay, so this is just to add clarity. I'm giving this information. So first one, so the first role is, as I said, it's more like an associate software engineer role. The role is called as packaged app development associate. The salary offered is 4.6 lakhs per annum, and the location is it's a pan India. Okay, so it includes Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai, Chennai, Gurugram, Kolkata, yeah, okay, Indore, Jaipur, Coimbatore, Ahmedabad, and Bhubaneswar. Okay, so these are the locations. Now, do not wait until, like last date to apply is not given. Do not wait until last date, because anytime the application may close. Okay, so if you are eligible, just go ahead and apply. Now let's see the eligibility criteria. So those who have completed BE, BTech, ME, MTech, or MCA or MSc. In MSc they accept only CS and IT. As far as BE, BTech, ME, MTech is concerned, any branch is eligible. But as far as MSc is concerned, only CSE IT eligible for this role. Now the non-CSE IT of MSc, okay, they can apply for the SASA hiring. Okay, right. So as I said in the beginning, 4 batches, 2021, 22, 23 and 24. So 4 batches are eligible. But please remember, you should not have any active backlogs. Okay, right, and you should have completed your relevant degree. Okay, if it is BE you should have completed in 4 years. If it is ME, MTech, should have completed in 2 years, etc. Okay, right, and so only your highest educational qualification will be considered. Okay, and so you should not have more than 11 years of experience is what they have mentioned. Okay, and you should be willing to relocate to any place in India and all that they have mentioned. Right, now I'll also give you the process. So the shortlisted candidates will get a email communication, right? So there is a mock assessment and all, but the important part is the first assessment. You have a cognitive and technical assessment. Okay, you will get a 90 minutes time to complete this assessment. You have, so in this you have like 50 questions, all put together, 50 questions together on English ability, critical thinking and problem solving, and abstract reasoning. Okay, so it's like more like a aptitude reasoning and verbal part. Okay, that's 50 questions. And technical assessment will include 40 questions on common applications in MS Office, pseudocode. Okay, so pseudocode is like they'll give a general code. Okay, like a programming code. Okay, so you have to answer, and also you will have questions on fundamentals of networking, security and cloud. Now this is on the assessment. Okay, right. And so those who, okay, so they'll so those who complete this, right, they'll be called for, after a gap of, let's say, like 5 to 10 minutes, you will be moving on to the second round, that is the coding assessment. Okay, and the coding duration is like 45 minutes, wherein you will get 2 questions, and you can use any of the following languages to solve it. Okay, so the languages include C, C++, .NET, Java and Python. Okay, and you also have a communication assessment that is for approximately 30 minutes. Now communication assessment, okay, it may not happen immediately. So those who qualify this, the second round will be sent in separate email later, and in the communication assessment they'll check your fluency, pronunciation, vocabulary and sentence mastery. Okay, and then subsequently those who qualify for the third round as well will be called for the interview. Okay, now this is what they have mentioned regarding the process, right? Now they also given the job description. You can just quickly go through this, right? So so of course, from the like eligibility criteria, you can understand that, I mean, from the selection process, you can understand that you should have some basic knowledge in computers and internet. Okay, but if you are a non-CSC IT student, okay, you should be good with your own subject first, and also a little basics on the computers, right? And so as you can see, the technical requirement that is given is, again, these are not mandatory, but they just an expectation. I mean, this is more like a job role. Okay, it is not they are not expecting you to know all this at this point of time, but this is what you'll be performing in the role. Okay, so wherein in the role you are expected to have a basic understanding of ABAP development on HANA, CDS, AMDP, performance analysis, etc. Good working knowledge in J2EE and full stack configuration, experience and knowledge in configuration customization of salesforce.com applications, knowledge and development experience of .NET. Okay, and so you may also be involved in test automation engineering. Okay, wherein you may have to create test designs, test process, test cases, and test data, etc., and apply business and functional knowledge including testing standards, guidelines, and testing methodology to meet teams overall test objectives, etc., is what they have mentioned. So you can go through the this description in detail. Okay, now we'll move on to how to apply for this package app development associate role. Okay, now so job description, I've already said this. Okay, so you can the same thing they have given here. Now so in the application form, you have to fill in the basic details. Okay, to starting with how you found out this about this job, your first name, last name, your university registration number. Okay, your UG, PG, whatever is your highest qualification, you have to fill in that, your email ID, your primary contact number, whether you want to receive communication through WhatsApp, your alternate number, your date of birth, your gender, what is the city in which you are residing, what is your address, what is your permanent address. Okay, and then your educational type. Okay, whether it is like post graduation or undergraduation, etc., you have to fill in. And then if you have any experience, you can share the experience details, and what is the skill set you have. Okay, so primary skill set may include like Android, ASP.NET, cloud, okay, data center, C++ programming, Python, whatever. Okay, so right, so you just go through this, and whichever is relevant you can fill in that. And you also have to fill in your secondary skill. Okay, whatever is your primary skill, you fill it. Then whatever you know it, like the next best thing, you can mark it in the secondary skill. And then if you have completed any certifications, okay, so standard international certifications. Okay, so let's say Java certification, right, or something related to AWS, Azure, whatever. Okay, is the relevant certification that you have, international certification, you can fill in the those details here. And then anything yeah, related to foreign language. Okay, if you have done any course or any diploma graduation, you can share that. Okay, and also you can fill in your preferred job location. Okay, where you want to work, you can give in 3 options, right? And also, like, have you completed the degree in stipulated duration, if you have any standing backlogs. Okay, if you have worked in Accenture or in, related companies earlier. Okay, all that they are asking for, right? And you have to select your nationality and all that, whether you have completed your final exam, and you have to upload your recent CV in the document format or PDF format, etc. And you have to also upload your recent passport size photograph, and you have to upload a you have to upload a government ID card, which they accept only PAN card. Okay, even if you don't have a PAN card, you can just apply it online and then get it in 2 to 3 days. At least the version you can get it in 2 to 3 days, if not the physical card. Okay, so that e version of your PAN card, you can share it. Okay, if you already have a PAN card, it's all good. Okay, so so all that, after that you agree all this and then click it. As I said before, please fill in the application immediately. Do not wait until the last date. Okay, now that I've completed the first part, now I'll move to the second part, wherein I'll share the details regarding the SASA hiring. Okay, so it is called as the System and Application Services Associate, and so the salary offered is 3.4 lakhs per annum, and the location given is like Jaipur, Mumbai, Indore, Nagpur, Kolkata, Pune, Gurugram, Coimbatore, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. These are the location. Okay, so it's almost like a pan India hiring. Okay, it is a pan India hiring, And coming to the eligibility criteria, again, as I said in the beginning, 4 batches: 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 4 batches are eligible. So who can apply? BSc, any graduate can apply. BCA, any graduate. BCA graduates can apply. BSc, any branch can apply. BCA graduates can apply. BBA can apply. BA, any branch can apply. BCom also can apply for this. Okay. So wherein they are taking an exemption, so which means like BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MCA or MSc, CSIT cannot apply is what they are saying. Okay, right. So no active backlogs is what they have mentioned, and you should have completed the relevant degree in the stipulated time, that is like BCA, BSc, whatever. Okay, you should have completed in the 3 years time, and you should not have more than 11 years of experience and all that they have given. Okay, so this is regarding the eligibility criteria. Now going to the process. So process, if you see, like you have uh, probably I think they have made a mistake here as far as the process is concerned, because they have shared the same process as the other hiring, okay, for the engineers. Okay, so most likely I expect you to have only the first part and maybe the communication round. Okay, and then maybe the of course the interview as well. Okay, so the first part, if you see, you have verbal, reasoning and aptitude. Okay, which they call it as critical thinking and problem solving and abstract reasoning and English ability, 50 questions, right? And as far as the preparatory videos are concerned, it is available in our channel. You can make use of it, both for engineers as well as non-engineers. And so I don't think the technical and cognitive assessment will be there. Okay, so anyhow you can also go through this and then be prepared for that also, if it is required. And then you have the communication assessment, wherein you have to be clear with your fluency, vocabulary, pronunciation and sentence mastery. So this is regarding the process. As far as the job description is concerned, so you may be involved in, like what kind of jobs you'll be involved. You may be involved in like infra managed services. Okay, wherein you have to manage infrastructure services and operations on on-premise and cloud-based technologies. Okay, you may be involved in application or cloud support. Okay, wherein you have to support, monitor and maintain applications and cloud computing systems. Okay, maybe you may be involved in projects control services. Okay, or no low or no code app development. Okay, so you may be you may have to work on that. You may have to work on the quality engineering, wherein you'll be creating test designs, test process, test cases and test data. Okay, so this is what they have mentioned. Okay, so you can just go through it in detail. Now you're not expected to know all of this. This is more like a job description, like what you'll be performing. So right now, if you are from CSE background, you should be good with your computer science background. If you are from non-CSE, then you should have some basics in computer science, internet and so on, and of course you should be good with your own subjects as well. Okay, right. So they may ask a few questions there as well, right? Now let's see how to apply for this particular role. Now this is also similar to what I said in the previous job. Okay, so you have to fill in your name, your university registration number, your email ID, your primary contact number, your date of birth, gender, your present address, permanent address. Okay, and then your highest graduation, like post graduation or like just graduation. So you have to fill in those details. Okay, if you have any experience, your company, that if you have any, if you have worked. Okay, and then your primary skill. Okay, so like whatever you is your primary technical skills, you can fill in, right, like cloud or C++ or whatever. Okay, and then similarly secondary skill. And then you can also fill in, like if you have completed any certification, they have given a list of certifications, you can fill in that. Okay, and then if you have completed any foreign language courses or diploma or graduation, you can fill in that. And also you can give the preferred job location among the list given, right? So 3 locations that you can give, right? And so have you completed your degree in the stipulated duration, whether you have any standing backlogs. Okay, then you are basic, like information, your nationality and all that you have to fill in. And then you have to upload your resume, and then you have to share your photograph, right? And then you have to give your government ID card, which they accept only PAN card. So even if you don't have a PAN card right now, you can just apply it online and then get it in 2 days. At least the e-card you can get it in 2 days, if not the physical card. So you can just apply it immediately. So as I said in the beginning, do not wait until the last day to apply for this particular hiring. Okay, just go for it immediately. Apply for this immediately, right? So with this, I come to the end of this video. I hope the information that I provided here was useful to you. Now, if you have any queries regarding this or the preparation, you can post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.